I live to love and love to live. I have faith and purpose. I know my life holds great potential. God has blessed me with something so special, so great. Who am I to waste this? A miracle in the making. I must make each moment count, learn, grow, and evolve. I must stay hungry, passionate, and driven. I must stay focused and disciplined. Why not me? Welcome back to the Unstoppable Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Michael Crane. We are down here at the Wonder Mouse Production Studio in Pierpont, California, and I'm grateful to be here bringing you guys another powerful message. We haven't done a podcast in about a month. Now, I've been traveling. There's been a lot of cool and exciting things going on in my life that have pulled me away from the podcast studio. So nevertheless, I'm back. We're back, and we're here to bring you a profound message today. I actually stumbled across a box of old journals that I had from prison. Talk about surreal to go back and reread, the passages that I wrote down years ago when I was just starting my journey to improve my life, to take back control of my life, and really cultivating the vision and manifesting the life that I live today. It's absolutely surreal to go back and read the words that have now become my reality. But that's exactly what's transpired. The life that I live today is a life I once dreamt of. The life that I'm living today, the people in my life, my wife, my beautiful children, my career coaching and helping men, traveling all over the world, speaking on stages. This all started as a vision that came to me in a prison cell, a vision that I refused to give up on, a vision that I breathe life into each and every day through my actions. No matter how despairing I felt, no matter how depressed I was, no matter how severe my internal doubt and fear were at times, I continued to pursue my vision. And because I persevered over every moment of doubt, every fear, every challenge, I'm here today to tell the tale. Now, this is going to be you in 10 years if you never quit. In 10 years from now, your whole life could be different, better, or exactly what you dreamt of. Even if that means just getting 1% better in one area of your life. Maybe you have a beautiful family, maybe you have a nice career, but you on a personal level know that you can push yourself and get better. Get after it. Maybe you have a nice job, you have a nice physique, you work out every day, but you feel like your family life could get better, or you want a family of your own. Get after it. Maybe you have the family, you have the health, but you don't have the career and the finances that you want. Get after it. My point is, if you fixate on a vision, a goal, and you obsess over it, and each and every day you're willing to work your ass off and move towards that vision, and you never quit, you never give up, you'll be that person in 10 years telling your story just like I am today. So what I want to do today is something really special. I want to read to you some of my journal entries from 2014. I found this journal a couple weeks ago, and I've been reading through it nonstop. And it's amazing to go back to the mindset, that internal battle that I was experiencing at the time, and reread those passages, but not only reread them, but really feel them, like feel the emotion. I remember those moments all alone in a cell, nobody around. And I just had to find this faith and courage within me to keep going. There was a feeling inside of me that was compelling me to go a certain direction in life. I couldn't fully describe it. I didn't know why it was happening. I just knew it was there. I didn't want to go down that other path I've been going in life. I no longer wanted to abuse myself. I didn't want to cause harm to others. I didn't want to hold back. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to do drugs. I didn't want to make excuses. I wanted to be an exceptional human being. I wanted to be someone that I loved. I wanted to create a life that I was proud of. I wanted to do something so amazing all my time here in this life that people would remember long after I was gone. And that's what I've set out to do ever since. So I'm going to read you a couple passages because I want you guys listening to know no matter where you are on the journey, if you're just starting or you're in the midst of it, we all go through the same internal battle. It's fear and doubt versus who you want to be, that highest self, that vision that's been gifted to you. It's that internal battle every day, and every action and choice you make either aligns you to the man that you want to be in that ultimate vision, or it holds you back and aligns you to that person one day you're going to wish that you didn't live as. Those are regrets that you can't escape. And it's that regret that drives me to this day because I know that pain and I know those emotions. So I want you guys to listen up as I share with you a passage from August 16th, 2014. Mind you, I still had 4 years left to go in prison at this time. I was only incarcerated for about a year and a half, but I was going through a spiritual awakening, a revival of sorts. And you can hear when I share these words how powerful this transformation was, but also the internal battle that I was facing at the time. Here we go. I must strive to be great in every moment. Seize it and own it. Is a moment of rest weakness? Could I be doing more? I know I'm only human and I must rejuvenate my mind and body at times, but is it vital? Is it necessary? You see, I want so much out of life. I want it all. I stay productive and disciplined day after day. To stay hungry, to stay driven, I think we must all allow ourselves breaks from our endeavors. But I feel guilt, as if I'm wasting away precious moments that I shall never get back. In all reality, that is precisely what is transpiring. But the motivation that is derived from such emotions far surpass that of an overworked, monotonous drone. While I want to be ultra productive and soak up each moment, robotic in my endeavors, I am only human. Thus, I feel I have notions and desires. I must not worry but follow my innate guidance, my intuition, my consciousness. I fully trust and believe in myself wholeheartedly. I know what I want, yet I continue to learn more and more about myself every day. I try not to question my fate, my journey, but I think at times it is natural to assure I am in line with my goals and doing whatever I can day after day to take one step closer towards achieving those goals and fulfilling my dreams. What are my dreams? To have a wife and kids, to own my own business, and to be financially stable, to earn my master's degree, to travel and see the world, to help people all over the planet, to push my mind and body to its limits, to the extreme, and to ultimately live each day as if it could be my very last. I live to love and love to live. I have faith and purpose. I know my life holds great potential. God has blessed me with something so special, so great. Who am I to waste this? A miracle in the making. I must make each moment count, learn, grow, and evolve. I must stay hungry, passionate, and driven. I must stay focused and disciplined. Why not me? So as I go back through and read these passages from my journal entries, I get choked up because I remember those moments where I felt this passion and desire swelling inside of me, but there was this constant clash, this internal battle, like I alluded to earlier, where doubt and fear would start to slow my progress or lead me to believing that maybe I can't make it, maybe I won't be successful, all the stuff that we battle on our journey to create the ultimate life. And for some reason, I would not quit. There was no one around me, no mentors, no support in those moments to tell me, Sean, keep going. Just the voice in my head that I was trusting and believing that was telling me that somehow, some way, you're going to make it. You don't know exactly what that looks like. You don't know exactly how it's going to happen, Sean. But if you keep going, somehow, some way, you're going to make it. And in these moments, I had never expressed such feelings of wanting to be a better person, these passions inside of me that were coming up, this vision that was coming to me. Like I had never talked about this out loud to anyone in my life. So journaling became a cathartic way for me to express my truth. And day by day by day, I would write in my journal and I would express myself. And I used the term breathing life into my future self, breathing life into that vision. I had to stay connected to it. So if you're listening to this right now and you're just starting on your journey, or you know that there's more for you out there and you're drawn to a better life, you feel this energy inside of you that's compelling you to make a change, to do something different, just like I did all those years ago. I want you to know that you have to stay connected to that feeling as often as possible. And the best way to do this is what I did in prison. You get up and you capture those thoughts and those ideas. You write your feelings down on paper. You manifest your future in those moments, because what you're doing is you're taking something that's intangible, a thought, an idea, something that no one can even see or nobody even knows is real, and you're putting it down onto paper. And that act alone brings that feeling, that idea, that vision to life, because now you can see it. Now you can touch it. Now somebody else could read those words and understand what is transpiring within you. And there's something so powerful about the process and the act of writing. It takes something from the unknown to the known. And the more that you do this, the more that it's going to be in your awareness. And as you go throughout your day, these thoughts and ideas are going to matriculate and they're going to be on your mind. And you're more likely to change your behavior and action subtly at first over time, or spark up conversations in alignment with what you're thinking and truly feeling, or meet people or see opportunities or start to generate a new perspective around your life, all because you're getting up early in the morning and writing out your thoughts and feelings. You know, Ed Mylett talks a lot about the RAS, right? And this is an area in the brain, the reticular activating system, which essentially is going to show you things in your environment that correspond with what you're thinking and feeling in your own life. And I use this term all the time, I use this example all the time. When my wife got pregnant, suddenly I started seeing pregnant women all over the place, walking down the street, in the grocery store, you know, in line at the gas station, whatever it was. And I was telling my wife, man, everyone's pregnant right now. But in reality, I bet you anything, those women, pregnant women, were all over the place all the time. I just didn't recognize or notice it because my wife wasn't pregnant. So it wasn't on my mind. So I wasn't thinking about it. Therefore, I wasn't seeing it in my environment. And this is a prime example of what happens when you start to bring things into your awareness. You start to recognize them in your environment constantly, or things that relate to that thought, that idea, that thing that you're obsessing over. So what's the point here? The point is that whatever you think about will materialize in your life. Whatever you obsess about will materialize in your life. The more that you think about your goals, the more that you write them down, the more that you talk about them, the more likely it is you're going to see things in your environment that relate to your goals, or that give you opportunities to create conversations or go places and meet people and move towards achieving those goals. This is how you can train your mind to achieve anything that you want in this life. It's the law of obsession. Whatever you think about tends to be in your awareness, right? And whatever you focus on, where your focus goes, energy flows. That means whatever you think about each and every day, you're more likely to act upon. It's just going to happen. If you think about working out every day, you think about eating right every day, you're more likely to change your nutrition habits. You're more likely to get to the gym because you're thinking about it. If you think about making money and what skills you have to develop to earn more money, every day you obsess over it. You write about these goals. You talk about it. You think about it. Guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to start watching YouTube videos on how to make money, how to get better at sales, what skills to develop. You're more likely to go to events where you can learn this information. You're more likely to get mentors that can teach you how to do this, all because you started with that thought that you obsessed over, and then you started acting upon that thought. And that's what I did in prison. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just alone with nothing, you guys. And the only thing I could do that would help me was to write out what I wanted, to envision it, and then to act upon it in whatever manner that was at the time. These were small, subtle actions, but they were stacked over years and years and years, and they compounded to create the man that I am today. This is 10 years in the making. So for those of you that are early on in your journey, don't get daunted when year one doesn't go your way. Don't get daunted if by year 3 you're not exactly where you wanted to be. Keep going, keep showing up, because I promise you, the man who refuses to quit cannot be stopped. And that guy will materialize his dream life. That guy will get there one day. That guy will look back at a certain moment in his life and be so grateful that he never quit and gave up. That's me. I'm that man today. I'm the guy that went through hell and came back a stronger, better version of myself. And because I didn't quit, I now have everything I ever wanted. And I want to share this journey with you. I want to share what I did to get here. I want to share these messages to inspire you to not quit and give up, to inspire you to go above and beyond in your life, to inspire you to try harder, to give more, and to never back down, because life is going to test you, and life's going to test you to see if you're truly worthy to achieve the ultimate vision that you've been blessed. Keep showing up, never quit or give up, and I promise you, you too will be in a place one day in your life that you absolutely love and cherish, and you will be the one who have created it.